not come all this way to hide. Watch for the debris.
And they don't even like say anything to you like, this is how you should beat him.
Trying to stop me. Trying to stop all of this. But you do not see the futility of this
Access
endeavor.
granted.
Perhaps in death you will realize the truth. I will find you.
Need to get to over here, shut off the bots if I can. Just shut off everything that I can so it's just me and him.
Come all this way.
No panel?
If you truly wanted to stop, you would step out and face me. Man to man.
Problem is, there's a biocell down there that I really, really want. Oh, shit.
Where are you now? Where?
Time I wish I had a fucking multi-tool and I don't have the parts to make one.
Come out.
God damn it, this fucking turret. Here he comes. He's like, oh, I heard something. I got such a hard on. Oh, this is gonna be difficult.
We have got a job to finish.
You do. I've noticed. When I load, I'm just gonna respond to a message. Nothing better going on. See something here. Is this how you spell it? No. Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to type something real quick. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna beat him though. I mean, if I had a way to get through security.
Are you still here? You have been a pain in my side for far too long.
Because it's like there are. Well, hold on. Would I need level 5? I think I can get level 5 though. Level 4, but I can't get 5.
Trying to stop all of this. You do not see the futility of this endeavor. Perhaps
Anomaly
in death
detected.
you will realize
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
you will have to come out soon.
Well, that'll work. Holy shit, they just leave all this shit around? And since I know I'm gonna have to battle him, or I'm assuming, because really nothing else I can fucking do.
You
Tell
come all
EMG.
this way, but now you hide. If you truly wanted to stop, you would step out and face me. Man to man.
God, his bots are slightly stupid.
People are dying while you hide, brother.
That threw me off. Why'd I jump? I didn't even hit the button to jump. Like I'm gonna breach. Whoop.
I am right here. Come out.
Let's get this.
I knew you would come.
Hope this will shut down his other shit. I mean, I don't have full-on robot thing, which I really should now, because that's probably what I'm gonna need to shut it down, or it would help me fight him.
You would have sat on the sidelines this whole time.
Don't have it, but I can. Oh, I'll get rid of the drone. Just have that fucking thing fight. Oh my god, my face. I didn't want to do it again. Oh, my jaw. I just like that I can do that, but my fucking jaw. Ow. Oh, great. And this is why we need the other thing. Jesus Christ. Oh, there was a security thing there, too. Alright. This isn't quite working as I was hoping. There we go. It's gotta be something. Dude's a fucking monster.
I will find you.
Destroy one and another bot just fucking shows up. entire confrontation that I do not want to be a part of. Ah, can't.
Getting real tired of this, Adam Jensen.
You're getting fucking tired. Goddamn want to hear it.
Hurry up! I have things to do. I was sure you were nearby. Come out!
Where he is, he's just shit talking. I can't find him.
After all we have been through, you act like this. You still cannot do what needs to be done.
I can't hurt him that much. I don't even know if it hurts him at all when he's in the armor.
Come out!
Sorry to disappoint you, brother. I didn't want to have to kill you. I really didn't. But I don't know any other route to go on this one. Not unless I could do the knockout. I got fucking lucky.
McCready, it's over.
Oh, shit. I've unlocked New Game Plus. That means we beat the game. That was the final boss. I mean, it's probably either it doesn't count towards killing. You've unlocked the difficulty. I've never asked for this. I'm not even fucking want to go to that. And I don't want this either. There has to be either it doesn't count towards the lethal. Or there is like the non-lethal. Because you can't do a knockout. I'm gonna check that trophy. That just means beating the game. Or doing both the things.
What could have been a major terror attack during his safe harbor convention last week. Interpol has confirmed that a group of radical terrorists linked to the Augmented Rights Coalition wired the residential towers surrounding Apex Center with enough explosives to destroy 2 city blocks. As shocking as that fact turns out to be, Brown had only this controversial opinion to give.
We must not make rash decisions based on fear, nor should we allow a vocal minority to dictate our future. The Human Restoration Act is a perversion of all the United Nations stands for.
Jensen's like fucking bored.
I believe saner minds on the Security Council will prevail.
Strong words from a man with an even stronger bank account. Let us see if his prediction proves true. This is Eliza
Hey, are you even listening to this? We won.
from Pike.
Did we?
We completely disrupted their plan. Marchenko, the orchid, the bombs. You've been under too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath. Janus messaged me last night, said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Picus will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
Miller, right? I'm sorry, Adam. I really did think he was working for the Illuminati.
For a while, we both did. By the time I realized he was innocent. We can't change the past. We have to keep going.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor.
Soldiers follow orders, too. He was prepared to obey his, no matter the consequences.
Sounds like you're sorry he's dead.
He made his choice, I made mine. Regardless, we want the men behind him. Behind the Human Restoration Act. The one's still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive devices claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this
Yeah,
year.
we did that.
The woman, an ex-army demolition specialist.
There is DLC to this, but I don't own all of them. I think there was just like a few that were free.
Leader of the tech cult group, Church of the
I'll
Machine
look at them, but I don't think I
Police
own
arrested her and several of her
all
followers inside
parts of
the
it.
cult's headquarters, following an extensive investigation. If you ask me, folks, that is some very good news indeed. A coroner's
Are they
report
gonna just
released in
rehash
Prague today
everything
offers
I did?
shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system.
Yeah.
No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity.
Oh, no, not at all.
Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with
Oh,
alcohol.
okay. I think I actually did something, but look, we did it. We beat the game. We are human beings. We got a trophy. Oops. Now look at my trophies. Completed, and I was able to manage to top both. Alright, cool. Sucks that I didn't get to actually go through completely pacifist, but I did my best. But there you have it. I don't know. I think it was about. I can't remember Human Revolution, Revolution, whatever the fuck it was called. I can't remember the length of that one, but I feel like it might have been a little bit longer and a little bit more side stuff. That I may or may not. I might have ignored a few side missions. On the account of I didn't talk to many people and get as much info and extra shit as I could have. But overall, I still think it's a fun game. I mean, it kind of was like, here are these new AUGs that they introduced. You don't even know where the fuck they came from, but they just happened during the time you were in a coma. And it didn't, they like, helped turn the tide, but if you already knew how to use and build yourself from the other Deus Ex, then, I mean, there wasn't much change. You know, it was kind of the same ordeal. So, it was like a slightly more upgrade and tuned Human Revolution. Lately, a lot of the stuff I have to play is either like, you know, somewhere about between 5 and 7, and I'm gonna say probably this one will be about a 6 to a 7. If I had to, I'd probably say if you're a fan and you really enjoy it, then a 7, but to a common person who may not be crazy into Deus Ex or all the lore stuff, probably a 6 if you played Human Revolution and you enjoyed it. This one's pretty much like that. There's not a whole lot different besides, you know, the story and the extra AUGs, which you have to... excuse me. You have to turn off some of your AUGs to avoid overheating, or you can just deal with it. Apparently, it'll cause you to overheat and glitch out at times, but if you get really bad, eventually you just actually start to lose AUGs without any choice, from what I looked up. But if you don't bother... later on, if you do get that neural thing, whatever the hell they wanted me to get from Olaf's place, then you can get all of them, I guess. I definitely didn't level up enough, nor did I get enough proxies to get everything, but there is a new game plus, so I could probably play through, continue to level up, continue to upgrade Jensen, and try again, and be even stronger and better. My only gripe is I hate the fact that melee takes up an energy. That's always, like, I like my takedowns, but I hate having to worry about my energy on it. Understandable why we have to, I guess, but it's just my own personal gripe. What else? I hate. I don't know. I don't like that. It feels like I can't do any powers. Like just using cloaking, and you have to move slow, but I choose to move fast, so I drain it quicker. Just feels like I could only do cloak, and that was about it. Didn't feel like it was needed to get anything other than cloak if I'm gonna stealth, and probably the hacking and all the other shit. Just because I don't have enough energy to do a lot of shit. But then, and I was like pretty much almost maxed out on everything. But then again, I don't know. Maybe the way I was playing, I was just kind of not doing it properly. And those are my personal. That's not the game's fault. That's just my own fault. But overall, I still really enjoy Jensen as a character, even if some people don't. He doesn't need a ton of emotion, but he does have like he comes off as tough and emotionless, but he also comes off as a guy who cares. And I like that kind of mix where you can get him to show emotion if you want, but you could also just show him to be like an asshole / pissed off kind of person. And I enjoyed the character. I like the way he looks too. So that's why I keep going. I'm not even actually that tired. I actually woke up a little bit towards the end there. But yeah. What I tried to read in the beginning.
That is not the point. You should have all been informed.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart. What's done is done. The broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of
Adam Jensen.
who we believe may have had external help, possibly by the Juggernaut Collective or even Janus directly.
We're looking into it, but we...
All that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that that fucker was behind. Like, you know, I was like trying to be the one person being different, be like, you know, I'll actually be nice to, you know, someone who is a trying to be a psychological person like that, because you know nobody wants to fucking see them if they don't have to. They don't want help. But I was like, you know, I'll try and be nice, because everyone's gonna probably just be like, I don't want this. But of course, she is not as who she says. But yeah, that was Deus Ex though, and like I said, I might check out the DLC. I don't have them all as far as I know, but I can take a look at them, I guess. So I'm actually kind of intrigued to see it. What the hell they even are. For everybody who watched and enjoyed the main story of it, I appreciate you guys that hung out, stuck through it. But yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and let the credits roll. Give credit where credit is due for making a fun game. I always like even if it wasn't great or there's not great mechanics and stuff, I mean, I still respect people for attempting to. Hey, this shit is not easy, at least to a simple person, to a common person like me who does not really a programming guy. Hell, I can't even mod something that's really fucking simple, and having things that pretty much do it for you, I can't even fucking do. Going through some messages. Alright. Doing good to start off the week. Well, not really start off. It's Tuesday and Wednesday now. We did beat Bulletstorm just 2 days ago, and now we got through this. Doing pretty decent on these games. I mean, they weren't. Both those games are like 8 hours at most. This is like a little over 8 hours, I guess, if depending on how long you take and how much sides you do. Knowing me, I missed a lot of sides, and I kind of went head on, especially towards the end there. You just saw when it was like, get to the catering hall. I was like, fuck this. I just started fucking running. Like, I wasn't going to deal with this. Like, no, thank you. Look at the hair. Now that we knocked 2 games off the list of things I'm doing, that means I will be adding 2 new games to start. Well, not new, but 2 starts of playthroughs coming soon. I don't know, 2 to possibly even a 3rd one. Eventually, I'll either be starting more than likely tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not going to stream or do anything too long today with me being a little bit sick. But I'm making up with that by next week. I definitely want to go back to going as hard as I can and playing and having fun. Just for this week, it might be a short one here and there. At least for today, I kind of planned on being short because my plan was literally just to beat this if I can, because I felt like I was pretty much at the end. And I was right. At the end. Because I didn't really look into it or read anything, but I did look at the wiki page. And I like kind of just looked how long the wiki page is, and that kind of like was my judging of, all right, this is what I'm doing. Then I looked at it, I was like, all right, I'm just about this far in, and I'm just about done, it looks like. Because I like kind of read up to where I was, then when I started to see something I didn't understand or I didn't look at, I was just like, all right, nope, not looking into it anymore. Well, I wish there was a way I could look at my stats and see if, like, the 3 to 4 people that were killed by that turret counted. Because if that was all, and then the final boss doesn't count, then awesome, I was really close. Or if the final boss did count, then it sucks. But hey, I at least made about 99% of the game without killing. Then, if that's the case, as much as I wanted to do my hold circle to do a kill takedown. Still wish I was in more of a better shape than I am, because I would love to shell out the money, not a lot, but at least a decent amount to get a fucking jacket like Jensen to just fucking walk around in. To be honest, I was hoping, though, like, we never got to actually stand face-to-face with David Seraph from the Revolution. I want to say Revelations for some reason. But, I was hoping to at least have, like, a contact with his ex at some point. I was expecting his ex to just show up or have, like, a call. I was kind of expecting it to be that pocket secretary. Also, I couldn't skip this if I wanted to, because I actually hit like every button when I almost dropped my controller and nothing skipped. Unless it was a button I didn't hit. Good old Billy Joe. Well, they definitely left it open for another one, but from what I heard, there's a lot of people speculating that there probably won't be another, or they're done with single player, or working on other stuff, so who knows. I'd like to see more, because I do enjoy Jensen's story. Until it gets a proper end, but if it's not selling well, and or they just don't feel like there's a market for single player for what they want to do, then they just won't do it, you know? Alright.